Latoya, could you, thank you. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Buffalo Sewer Authority's board meeting for September 24th, 2025. This is a open meeting and it will be recorded to comply with all of the meeting requirements. Desiree, are there any numbers that you don't recognize?
Yes, the 315-447-2136.
For accurate meeting attendance, if the person who is calling in from 315-447-2136, if they would like to identify themselves, please do so.
Yep.
Also, the
That identified
the person calling it from 586-876-1580, if you'd like to be included on our meeting minutes, please come off mute and identify yourself.
Hi, this is Jamie Johnson with AECom.
Thank you. As a public meeting, we offer time for the public to address the board. If there's anyone who would like to address the board, please use the chat function at this time or come off mute and express your desire to speak to the board, and we will reserve time for you during the board meeting. All right, hearing none. Keep moving momentarily here. I will share my screen. I'm always the right person to be in charge of this, just so you know. Mr. Chairman, the floor is yours.
Welcome. Call, Mr. President. Motion to adopt the meeting of July 30th, 2025.
Motion made.
Motion made and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Approval of consent agenda.
With regard to item 2G of the consent agenda, we have a recusal by board member Young Watkins.
Okay.
Approval.
Motion. Motion made and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 3.
Mr. Chairman, item number 3 is our fund balance designation. The independent auditors from Director Malecki are completing our annual financial audit for the year ending June 30th, 2025. I would like to amend this on the floor. We have determined that we have a total fund balance of $34,375,900. This includes a non-taxable amount of $242,082. We have set $509,663 for encumbrances, $4 million for lost contingencies, $12,606,100 for projects, and an unassigned amount of $10 million. We have reviewed this designation with our auditors and we recommend approval.
Motion approved. Motion made.
Second.
Made and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Number 3.
Item number 4 is contract approval for rate review and financial consulting services with Raftellus Financial Consultants. We require the use of a financial consultant and rate review service to properly fund our budget and our capital program. Raftellus Consultants has a national team of experts in the water and wastewater sectors. They have proposed a contract for the 2025-6 fiscal year at a cost of $62,500. We have reviewed this proposal and we recommend approval.
Been made in second, all in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item number 5.
Item number 5 was authorization to issue a credit card to Janelle Vacanti in our sewer maintenance department. This card, like other PSA credit cards, are issued by KeyBank. They have a credit limit of $15,000, and the use of these cards is covered by our credit card policy that was previously approved by this honorable body. We reviewed this item and we recommend approval.
Motion.
Motion approved.
Second.
Motion made in second, all in favor? Ayes has it. Item number 6.
Item number 6, Mr. Chairman, is authorization for purchase of parts for 2 Maxon valves. These are safety valves for a boiler room area. There was one lone bidder, Radwell International, at a cost of $24,055.80. This has been reviewed and recommended for approval.
Motion.
Motion approved. Second.
Motion made in second, all in favor? Has it. Item number 7.
Item number 7 is authorization to purchase the annual subscription for our EasyMax mobile software application from our designated sole source vendor, Interpro Solutions. This software is used by our sewer maintenance and green infrastructure department for work order tracking. Interpro submitted a quote in the amount of $47,642. The Director of Information Technology has reviewed this quote and we recommend approval.
Motion approved.
Made second. Motion made in second, all in favor?
Aye.
Ayes has it. Item number 8.
Item number 8, Mr. Chairman, is a change order number 1 for AECom, account number 820-00047. This item consists of three tasks: construction administration services, construction observation services, and an extension of startup services. So with these tasks, there were several out of scope tasks that were performed. There was a delay in the startup, which resulted in additional cost. There was also an underestimate of construction observation services. And finally, the task 3, the extension of startup services, it was realized that we need 3 separate startups, one for the A side of aeration, one for the B side of aeration, and one for the total. These costs, this change order does include 2 deducts for extra engineering contingency fund that was expended, and also for project management costs that were not used during the delay. The total cost of the increase is $1,429,020. The adjusted contract amount is $4,938,348. This has been reviewed and we recommend approval.
Motion.
Motion made in second, all in favor? Ayes have it. Aye.
Item number 9, Mr. Chairman, is the authorization to purchase a vehicle on the county document. I do need to make a correction. There was a clerical error. It should read 2025 Ford F-550. So this is to purchase the 2025 Ford F-550 XL Crew Cab, just the cab and chassis. We already have the utility body weight to be put on this. And this is at a price of $59,364.03. And myself and the head motor mechanic reviewed this and recommend your approval.
Motion approved. Motion made in second, all in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item number 10.
Item number 10, Mr. Chairman, is the person's a tire lift under the state contract. This tire lift is to replace an old piece of equipment that we have in our mechanic shop to replace large tires in our fleet. This is a cost of $23,914. Myself and the head motor mechanic have reviewed this and recommend your approval.
Have a motion. Motion made in second, all in favor? Ayes. Ayes has it. Number 11.
Item number 11, Mr. Chairman, is a change order number 1 to the implant equipment maintenance services contract for supervisory apprenticeship training and assessment support services for the PSN maintenance staff that they provided by Hull Industrial, specifically to provide a millwright general foreman. This is a cost of $153,400. Contains a total adjusted contract to $101,001. It's been reviewed and recommended for approval.
Motion made in second, all in favor? Ayes has it. Item number 12.
And number 12, Mr. Chairman, is authorization to enter into an agreement for professional services for the Buffalo Sewer Authority millwrights with Air Community College to continue to provide customized millwright training for our BFA millwrights. This is a cost of $65,237.55 for this fiscal year. It's been reviewed and recommended for approval.
Second. Motion made in second, all in favor? Ayes have it. Item number 13.
And 13, Mr. Chairman, is change order number 3 for our implant mechanical maintenance services contract. This is a closeout contract change order related to the replacement of a digester gas flare pressure relief, flame trap assembly, as well as air handling units for manufacture. The total is $186,379.77. This brings the adjusted total contract value to $5,803,405.77. It's been reviewed and recommended for approval. There's a motion.
Motion made in second, all in favor? Ayes have it. Item number 14.
Item number 14, Mr. Chairman, it's a certificate of acceptance and occupancy for the mechanical maintenance contract. Quackenbush. We have certified that the contractors completed the work in accordance with the scope of that contract, and we ask the board to approve the final acceptance of this contract if you adjust the cost of $5,033,135.06. Review recommended.
Made in second, all in favor? Ayes have it. Item number 15.
Item number 15, Mr. Chairman, is authorization for the purchase of parts for our digester compressor. Ingersoll Rand is the designated original equipment manufacturer. We are in need of additional parts to support the rebuild and overhaul of our gas compressor number 9. Ingersoll Rand has submitted a quote for $18,976. This would bring the total aggregate amount for parts and services to $77,874. It's going to be
Motion made in second, all in favor? Ayes have it. Item number 16.
Item number 16, Mr. Chairman, is authorization for betterment as part of the Roosevelt Park Enhancement Project. This is in a total amount of $241,000, and we do recommend it.
Made in second, all in favor? Ayes have it. Item number 17.
And number 17, Mr. Chairman, is adoption of a negative declaration for the Rain Tech 2.0 Green Infrastructure Program. The necessary forms are attached to this board agenda, and we do recommend approval of this negative declaration.
Motion made in second, all in favor? Ayes have it. Item number 17.
But 18.
18, I'm sorry.
Authorization to enter into a project partnership agreement as part of the Roosevelt Park and Bird Island wastewater treatment plant, hurricane and storm damage reduction project. We have reviewed this, proposed agreement, and we do recommend it.
Okay. Motion made, second, all in favor? Ayes has it. Item number 19.
And number 19, Mr. Chairman, is a utility work agreement with New York State Department of Transportation for PIN 5815.39. We have reviewed this proposed agreement and do recommend it.
Motion made, second, all in favor? Ayes have it. Item number 20.
Item number 20, Mr. Chairman, is utility work agreement with Department of Transportation, PIN 5815.53. Again, we have reviewed this proposed agreement and do recommend its approval.
Motion made, second, all in favor? Ayes has it. Item number 21. Another meeting. Motion made and second. All in favor? That was good, right?